Hello, friends. Welcome back to another installment of Let's Draw a Drawing. I'm Kay, and with me is Joe.
Hey, everybody. Just damn glad to be here.
Joe's going to be asking me some pointed questions, and I'm going to be coming up with some dull answers. Today we're going to be talking about Cellphone Bully, which is a drawing that I did several years ago, and it's about a hapless mouse who is being tormented by the creatures around him.
And this is one of the few ones that I've seen so far. We're at the very beginning.
Yeah, this is done with a GoPro that was suspended above my drawing area, and it captured just the beginning when I was drawing with a Statler red pencil that's erasable. I highly suggest you look into those. And then outlining with a Zig clean color brush pen that actually has the flexible brush tip, which is super.
We can see the cell phone. He's pushing this poor mouse away. He's flipping him off. I mean, he's just a bully.
Yeah, they do not have a good relationship.
I mean, do you think this is some...
Yeah, sure. I mean, I feel like that's one of those old stories. Oh, technology is going to run your psyche. They were saying that about the telephone and the newspaper, and maybe it's true. Maybe our psyches just have been completely eroded by technology. And so it seems laughable that technology would have that power.
Do you think this mouse did anything to deserve this treatment?
I don't know. I mean, he's got glasses, which means he's bookish. That's what glasses mean. And he's wearing comfortable shoes. I don't know. I don't think he deserves it, but I think he's just going to have to deal with it. Yeah, I want to know where his tail went. I mean, I drew the drawing, but I don't know. I don't know where the tail went.
I mean, he got a bandage right where his appendix is, or maybe his liver. It's like something like happened on the black market. Like he had a night on the town and he woke up and in like a bathtub full of ice.
Yeah, I prefer to think of more as like Lucifer, the bringer of light, or Prometheus, and he's been chained to a rock, and you know, a giant eagle comes down every night and eats his liver. But he's escaped.
There's that.
Yeah.
That's a good waste of coffee, though.
Yeah, well, you know, there's an eye in that coffee, so
oh, I see.
That's kind of gross. I don't think I'd want to drink it anyway.
Mm-hmm. So, tell me about how I see that he lost his tail. He's got his little like towel on, like he's like a trainer. He looks like he's like training somebody.
I think it's more like he bandaged up his own damn tail because nobody was helping him because all he's getting is like shit from the people around him. Up to and including that weird bean dumping coffee on his head.
Okay, so he's gotten coffee on his head. The weird monsters underneath are pushing the pill.
Yeah, he's
cloud.
kneeling on a cloud that's being loaded with pills.
Anybody who watches this will see certain reoccurring themes, and the pill cloud is one of them. Do you care to kind of go into the mythology of the pill cloud?
I don't know where it first came from. I just got obsessed with pill shapes. I'm not a pill head. Don't like pills a lot. And besides, those don't look like any kind of pills anyone trying to have fun would take. They're weird, sort of. They look like caterpillars almost. They're just. It's not like a drug culture thing. Like, yeah, I love pills so much. I'm just gonna make art with pills in it. It's more like I really got into the shape. Pills aren't oval. They're like cylinders with balls on the end, and it's very pleasing for me to draw. I like drawing that shape, and I also like to color it with stripes because it's hard to do to make it look even, but I like the way it looks. And you know, you could think of like as you're drawing, it's like, oh yeah, the cloud that shits pills, like the black cloud that shits pills. What does that mean? And I don't know. You're your own worst enemy, but, you know, everyone's their own worst enemy.
Mm-hmm. Including that Nokia cell phone that appears to be the bully.
Yeah, he's a real dick.
And he's like completely outdated. It's not like he got an iPhone over there or anything. It's just like, that's like a drug burner phone from like 96.
You know, you get these images, a slice of cakes looks like the icon for a cake and a shoe and a house. And so you just continue to make these icons in your mind that are shorthand. And that's a really old cell phone from like the early 2000s, because that's when I first started thinking about cell phones. And so when I draw things from memory, you know, it could be something out unlikely, like a skull-headed slug that likes to load colorful pills into a black cloud. You draw that from your inner library of images, and so that's shorthand in there too. It's kind of like how when you want to save something to your computer's hard drive, you press the button that looks like a floppy disk.
Between you and me and everybody listening, how long does it take to do this bad boy?
I would say that between like sketching it and then drawing it with a red erasable colored pencil and then doing the outline with the zig and then coloring it in and then doing the final outlines, it took about between 4 and 5 hours. And then the fill-in, of all the crazy tattoo flash kind of stuff. So yeah, that's it. Cellphone bully, folks.
Thanks for listening.